Good morning from the farm. I am delighted to bring you back and show you what's going on. This is Wednesday morning, June 24th. Can you see the peas? I got a glare on the screen, so I hope you can see the peas. Look at all the flowers on the potatoes. And this is a pole pea. Down here is our bush pea. And for the piece de resistance, check out the artichokes, and we're going to be having artichokes for lunch either today or tomorrow, and they are so good. I wish you guys could be here to share them with us. This is the artichoke I transplanted, and it's doing just fine. I'm very happy with it. Our beans are coming up and doing great. I don't see any blossoms on the beans. The blossoms that you see are potato blossoms. These are volunteer potatoes that came back from last year. These are nasturtiums. My grandmother loved them, and that's why they're here. See, the fennel is doing very well. This is one of the fennels. It's next to a rose bush. I put more soil in this bed. This is the garlic and onion bed. I still need to add a couple more bags of soil, but I'm going to do it slowly. I don't want to mess up the garlic or the onions. This is a thornless blackberry. I used to have this entire fence covered with them, and they got poisoned by the neighbors, so this one came back, and I'm growing it in a different place. I don't want the neighbors to get upset or to mess with it again. And I have high hopes for it. The berries are usually as big as quarters. They're huge. These are some raspberries that Denise, oh my goodness, my first ripe raspberry. I hadn't even noticed it yet. Okay, you guys get to share it. There's our first ripe raspberry. I'm going to wait till Denise comes over and we'll share it. I get excited. And our apples on our apple tree, can you see them? Let me get around this side. See these little babies? There's 4 of these guys. Yeah, there's still 4. And they are Yellow Delicious, so we'll have 4 of those. And there is one Summer Red Apple, that's what it's called. And we'll split that one. Let's see what else. The rhubarb is doing great. And here's the horseradish. This is horseradish. We use this to make pickles with instead of using chemicals. You put part of a leaf into the jar with everything else, and oh my God, the pickles are wonderful. These are slicer cukes. They've been in the ground about 2 weeks. They're just starting to come on. It takes them a little while to get rooted. And I don't know what this is. It's a volunteer, and it's some kind of a squash or a sunflower. We'll let it go and see what it does. The volunteers around here usually produce a lot of good stuff. Strawberries are basically done. Razzie hasn't been out here yet today. She's on the other side of the property. But we'll let them just sit there. Every once in a while they put out a strawberry, and she'll come get it. I planted dill in this box. Last year we grew beans here, and I planted dill here last Thursday, and then we got an inch of rain on Friday, so I'm expecting to see it pop up. And we also have a fennel here and a fennel here. And I grow marigolds in a lot of the beds because the insects don't like them. Okay, Denise just showed up. That's what all the barking was. Everybody said hi to her. Look at this cluster. Okay, and over here we have the big garden side, and things are picking up. The sunflowers are coming up. Squash is starting to vine. There are tomatoes. This is my sun gold tomato plant. I don't know if you can see the baby little sun gold in there. These, if you don't have a sun gold tomato in your life, get one. They are the best. They're very sweet, and they are a yellow color, and my gosh, they're good. See the little vine on the squash? We're going to have lots of squash. There's tomatoes on almost every one of these tomato plants now. And the sunflowers are coming up. The volunteer squash plant's got flowers on it. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's a pumpkin. See, we've got flowers all over the place. No, it's not. This is a squash. This is a crookneck squash, because that's what that is right in there waiting to open up. Okay, that solves that mystery. We have a bell pepper right here coming on. Can you see it? And then these are the slicer cukes. No, these are the pickling cukes. I'll get it right. More tomatoes. The pickling cukes are important. Without them, we won't have more pickles, and all the horseradish I've got going on won't matter. And I always grow my cucumbers up tomato trellises because it just makes it easier to pick them and to keep them off the ground. The lemon cukes are right here. They're just starting to come on. They're slower than the others. My little melons are still not doing great, but Denise has got some melons planted in her yard. We'll see. I've been spraying them with neem spray, which is a good organic spray that won't hurt the food or the people. And my these are crooknecks and zucchinis and sunflowers. They're doing quite nicely. Hi, Caper. How are you? Over here, the corn is coming up. The second row is up. I'm getting ready to plant another row of corn tomorrow. It'll be my last row probably. I'm not sure. And the tomatoes are doing better over here. My beefsteak that was doing pitiful last week is not turning yellow anymore. The spaghetti squash is coming up. I'm very happy with how it looks. Oh my goodness, there's a beefsteak tomato. Oh, we got a couple of them. Can you see this guy right here? A little beefsteak. So, a little yellow plant's doing fine. And the strawberry pyramid's looking very nice. It's filling in. And I'm letting the clover have its way with it also, because clover is a good ground cover. It does something that creates nitrogen. And then we have our hops, which is coming along very nicely. And our kiwi is getting new shoots. I don't think we'll get any plants or fruit off of it this year, but we've got brand new. This has been growing since we planted it last month. That's the tour of the farm for today. Now, we didn't go into the chicken yard, did we? Let's go over and say hi to the girls and see what's happening with those tomatoes. Well, hello, girls. Hi. Can you say hello to the viewing public? And this is the tomato and pepper bed. Oh my goodness, look at these tomatoes growing in here. This is a Heinz tomato. And pepper. More tomatoes. And then, of course, the girls. And thank you for telling me about watermelon and what it can do to the chickens. I will definitely restrict how much they get. Apparently they get something because of the gnats in the watermelon if they have too much. So we don't have any gnats yet. So I'll just only give it to them once a week. It's going to break their hearts, but they'll be okay. Julia, say bye.